Now your ABC 7 First Alert weather forecast with meteorologist John Scalzi.
So we'll top it out today. Kind of nice, I think. 68 degrees, can't really beat that. Tomorrow, if you like it a little bit warmer, we'll start the warming process. So we're back into the 70s before too terribly long. But 68, today's temperatures, 3 o'clock or so. We'll look for 58 degrees by about 7. As I mentioned, the temperatures are going to drop off pretty quickly because the air is just so dry. Dry air really doesn't hold heat very well. You know, it's like a desert. It heats up fast, it cools off fast. That's kind of what we're going to do this evening. 54 degrees by midnight. Then tomorrow morning when you wake up and hit the roads, we're looking at 50 degrees, so not too terribly bad. And certainly for a cold front passing by at this time of year, it certainly could have been a whole lot cooler, and it has been. Even like the last couple of cold fronts were certainly a whole lot colder. 67 degrees, the current air temperature. Dew points now down into the 30s, 39 degrees. That's significantly almost 30 degrees cooler than it was just 24 hours ago before that front moved through. So some very dry air has kind of moved its way in. A lot of sunshine out there right now. We have pretty quiet conditions across the Suncoast. Not much in the way of any kind of rain chance today, that's for sure. Got a little chaff from military exercises being released down in the southern part of the state. You can tell that by our Doppler radars, have the ability to kind of take a look at the size of the particles reflecting the radar, and you can kind of tell that the pretty uniform in terms of the returns. Plus, there's no cloud down there, no cloud, no rain, right? So you've got some military exercises ongoing. Quiet conditions across the Suncoast for the afternoon hours into the evening hours. There'll be a little bit of high cloudiness perhaps streaming by from time to time. This high, thin clouds because of an active southern branch jet stream, but those high, thin clouds are really kind of nice because what they end up doing is just reflecting the setting sun, and so really fill the sky with colors. You need a little of that to get a spectacular sunset. So perhaps tonight we'll have a very nice sunset. It certainly has some of the ingredients there for that. We'll see how that plays out. Then tomorrow, I think we're looking at, again, some very nice conditions through the morning hours into the afternoon. Temperatures generally about the same tomorrow as they are today, getting up to about 68 degrees or so, starting off at about 50 and steadily rising till the daytime highs reached in the afternoon and then falling thereafter. High pressure, our dominant weather feature, just not letting any kind of weather bother us here on the Suncoast for at least 3 days. Now there's a front back to the west, and eventually that front will be moving closer to us. Right now it's in the Pacific Northwest, but eventually it will be sliding southward. As it does that, we'll figure in a chance of rainfall as we get into Sunday. We're still kind of fine-tuning exactly when that rain will occur, but it does look like the second half of the day is the most likely time for showers and maybe even an isolated thunderstorm to occur. Today, winds coming in at about 10 to 15, kind of picking up tonight. We get a little bit of an easterly surge during the overnight, or a surge rather during the overnight, so watch for that. 68, our daytime high today. Thursday, we're looking at 68, but nighttime lows will start getting a little bit warmer as moisture returns. 75 on Friday, clouding up on Saturday, and that chance of rain on Sunday, perhaps a first alert day for Sunday. Back to you, Scott.